Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It is Thursday, June 22nd. And what I want to come on and talk to you about today is something that comes up a lot when I tell people that I'm a public speaking coach. Inevitably, I have a conversation with people that is, oh wow, I find it really stressful, or I could never do that. And last night was no exception. I went to a meeting of amazing people at the League of Women Voters in Worcester and got to meet some fantastic folks and had a conversation with some people about public speaking and it being more, higher on the list of fears than snakes. I'm sorry, than haven't had my drink yet. Hold on. Yeah, doing a live. Sounding like Harvey Firestein. Well done, Kirsten. Having public speaking rate higher than death and higher than drowning. And I'm going to regret coming on today. Let me mute. Do I sound less like a frog? Tell me in the comments. So as you can see, sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes you're actually alive and you are not ready because you sound like a frog. Okay, so public speaking. One of the things that I am really frustrated by is that most people actually are good at public speaking. They just haven't had the opportunity to learn that or express it yet. It's actually really hard to be bad at public speaking. And when I tell that to people, they're always surprised. But the definition of bad at public speaking is missing the point of it, which is it is a sharing, it is an exchange, it is a communication with other human beings. If the person up there is reading their deck at you, that's not a great presentation. That's somebody who's not skilled or has not practiced the proper way. And that's pretty boring and painful. But that's not a bad presenter, that's a bad presentation. A bad presenter is someone who gets up on a dais or a stage or what have you and is like, I have my message. Come to me, hear my message, and just absorb the wonderfulness of my wisdom. The audience doesn't matter. They are only there for service to the ego of the speaker, and it is a one-way street. It is not a call and response. It is not engaging people. It's not actually a performance that involves other humans. It is simply, I have a message and everyone must hear it. And that's a bad public speaker. That's somebody who completely misses the whole point that public speaking is an exchange. It's a communication between humans. If you are doing public speaking and your audience is not part of the mix, why are they there? Like, I'm doing this on a recording right now, but it's live and people can put in comments. Thank you, Aisha. Hi, much appreciated. Yeah, the residual smoke is like really eating up my throat. For exactly that. The fact that she's here matters to me. The fact that you're here matters to me. Watching on the replay, I want you to watch. I want you to comment because this is an exchange between people. If it is a one-way street from on high, I'm sorry, but you're not a deity. You don't get to do that. That's not how that works. So that kind of ego is what a bad presenter is. And last night I went and I got to see a really good speaker, and she was dynamic and she was engaging and funny and all the things. And I was watching it and kind of going, okay, yes, yes. Oh, I tweak that, like, which is what I do. Every presenter, I have things I would tweak. I have things that I'd celebrate. All of it's great. All of my stuff is like that. Everybody's stuff is like that. The famous speech that Apple did where Steve Jobs came on and did the iPhone launch, I actually have notes about that. There's 2 things I would change, So it's like that. But here's the part, and here's the reason I'm coming on today. Everyone else in that room saw a bunch of people who care about the mission, who care about, democracy and voting and want to be there, and saw a speaker. I saw a room full of speakers, only one of whom knows they're a speaker. That's the difference. Most people, in fact, I haven't yet met anybody who can't be good at public speaking, but it's something that we're taught is somehow a special skill that only some people get or only extroverts have, and that's not true. Some of the best public speakers are introverted. So it is something everybody's capable of. You are absolutely good at public speaking. You just may not have gotten to the opportunity to express that yet. You may not have had the practice yet. You may not have had the training yet, but that doesn't mean it's not something that you're able to knock out of the park. So when you're thinking about these things, Angel, thank you so much for helping. Everyone loves a dog. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It totally is. Okay. So my message for today is, when it comes to public speaking, honestly, it's not beyond, it's not someone else, it's you. Your voice matters, your opinion matters. And the thing that makes public speakers good is they care. They care about the people they're connecting to, they care about the mission, they care about the message. If you have passion, then you are doing it right. And tweaking to get the performance better is what we all do. We never stop. Ongoing Mastery is my podcast for a reason, because there is never an end. You stop working on your keynote, the day you do that is the day the keynote dies. The day you stop working on your public speaking skills is the day you start to lose them. That's just a fact. So please understand that if you don't see yourself as somebody who can do it, please shift that. If you care, if you want to connect, if you have passion, you've got what it takes. If you are completely, everyone must come to me, I will give them the message and they will receive it and they will be grateful, then go find, go form a cult or something, because no, that's not what this is. And it's not all about you. It's not all about us. Public speaking isn't about the speaker. It's about the relationships. That's today's talk. And it is an awkward as hell talk. So put notes in the comments, because this is one of those very special days. This is a goat scream day. 100%. Bye, everybody.